time I ever told anybody this. Yeah, people know about the story, but 250 G's out in the street. I told him, go find it yourself, jerk off. He didn't know where a dollar was. And then I robbed him for like 50K cash.
And then so you blasted Florida, right? And Florida, I know it's open territory, but there's some guys that way, lingering around. Did you go to the guys that you knew because you didn't give a shit?
Well, here's the thing. Ronnie G was very hated. So everyone still talked to me. I was talking to Palmacio while I was in Florida. That's a guy in his crew. They hated him. So he didn't even know that. I would talk to everybody. I was talking to Pudgy, everybody in the circle. They all hated the guy. They couldn't stand him. They had no choice. He was, his family's the whole structure. Yeah. So they all don't like him. I used to talk to everybody. Everyone's like, Gene, I wish he was gone and you were here. Everyone, I was like, listen, fuck him. I'm done with him. He go collect his money himself. I declared basically war on him. Me and him were like hated each other. So that's really what happened. That was the truth. So, that's me just being nuts, and that's what happened. I don't let nobody fucking.
So it's no wonder why it's not lasting, because you have and he was a captain, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So you have a captain, and theoretically there should be a soldier, and then you. So right off the bat, like, rank is kind of broke because you also had, in all fairness, you had unbridled access. Like a guy like you. I
ran all his sports businesses. I ran his big sport. I ran all his money. I collect all his money. I met up with people that I wasn't even supposed to meet up with. For him, I used to give messages to people. Vinny used to talk in front of me openly, which is not even allowed. You know what I'm saying? He would talk right in front of me. I met the boss in the hospital visiting Vinny, Tommy D. He introduced me as, he'll be one of us soon, talking about, like, that's how he looked at me. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, this is how they looked at me. Of course, people are going to talk shit now because they're mad at me. He's bullshitting. Everyone knew what I was doing. I protected people. I looked out for people. I hurt people. I robbed people. I did everything. But I was a real gangster at one time. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I was. For my time in my area, I was one of the worst guys. And that's what it was. I thought like that, but he didn't. He didn't like that.
So hold on. So, and I want to get some context too, though. Is it like, hey, he was like at one point a mentor, sat in the backyard, smoked cigars, go to the christenings or weddings, or was it church and state? Listen, I'll meet you after 11 p.m. early morning.
With Ronnie?
Yeah. How was your relationship?
Oh no, I basically lived in his house.
Wow.
It was different. Yeah, I ate by the house every day. They had a spot for me at the table. His kids were like my brother and sister. While they were in jail, I made sure everything was. I was like literally devoted to them, and that's why I was so heartbroken when he did that to me when he came home. Literally, I mean, they were like my family.
Wow.
Like I was with them 24/7. So, and the funny thing is that everyone thought like I'm the one that cooperated first. No, people know now. They had a guy wearing a wire in their crew. They didn't even know. One of his best friends wore a wire on them for 3 years. So it's like nobody knew nothing. Nobody knew this. You know what I'm saying? So. And then you have multiple other guys that were cooperating on the case. I was actually the last guy to cooperate, and nobody knew that. But they made me as the poster boy, which I'm not justifying. I still cooperated, but I was like the last guy on the case. They already had the case built for years. So it's like, they all were blaming me. And then when it all came out and he seen his best friend was on the internet wearing a wire, he felt so stupid. You know what I'm saying? So this is what happened. Everyone hated him, so.
And bad leadership. No, so it's like this isn't just like a mob. This is just, if you have a business, right? You need the right leadership, the protocols,
right?
Your people, treat them with respect.
Right.
So we're going to conclude soon, but so this is more of a newer thing. You know the rapper 6ix9ine? I'm assuming you heard of him, right?
Right. Yeah.
So he rolled on, his.
With him, I'm a little nervous for him, and I would love to talk to him. Because he told on gang members, Bloods, and they're actually still very violent. And they will shoot you in broad daylight. I mean, they don't give a shit. I was locked up with the Bloods. They're bad, man. Those kids. I said, you give me 7 of these kids, I'll take a state over. They're bad. You know what I mean? So, like, I'm a little nervous for him. Me, the Mafia is like the same. And plus, I was a shooter. I was capable of anything. I don't know his background, what he was doing. I know he's young. But with the Bloods, what he's doing, I know he's successful. He's rich. I'm happy.